This waffle is good.
Okay, is it recording, babe?
Yes.
When did you first hear about R. Kelly and how problematic he was? Like, what was the first thing you heard about him being like a bad guy?
I heard this about when
Just talk.
that 14-year-old.
Okay, Aaliyah. Oh, the P.
I heard about Aaliyah, but they got married, so I didn't pay much attention to that. And then when I heard about him peeing on the girl,
That's not funny.
that was terrible. But I don't know. I guess I just never paid attention to the thing. I've never seen the video,
Me.
and the fact that people were saying that it's a lie. I didn't. It's not that I didn't believe it, but I didn't pay attention to it. But I guess because I'm not that. I've never been like R. Kelly. Oh my gosh, he's the stuff. You know what I mean? I listen to music in general. Of course, his music was there. But I just never paid attention to it. So I don't know.
But you did listen to his music.
I did listen to his music. I did. Actually, I went to his concert a few years ago.
And what was that experience like? How was he? What was his stage presence like?
It was okay. I went because my girlfriend is a big R. Kelly fan. Mo.
Oh, you went with Mo? I didn't know that.
She loved him.
I don't know how she felt about it.
So, that's really why I went.
A lot of people say like his stage presence is very arrogant, and like he'll have women come up and like wipe the sweat off of him, and like it's pretty disgusting.
Really? I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's weird.
I seen a video recently. He turned 52. It was on World Star.
Yeah,
He's in the club. And he's like, I don't give a mother F. He was like, I don't care what they say. We're gonna get effed up tonight. This, and that. And he's popping bottles. And I was like, wow, that's how he is. Like he's 52.
Exactly.
Because you really think that he's untouchable.
I guess so. He said he's moving to Africa or something like
He
that.
really,
For real?
Yeah, he gonna go in exile. So.
Yeah, but they're gonna if he haven't done it yet, he can't. They really should put out a restraining order for him.
Did y'all hear about like? I think this was like a year ago when he put out that song called "I Admit It."
No.
Oh, I just heard about that.
He put out that song and he talked about everything except for the allegations. He talked about how he cheated on his wife and how he stole people's girlfriends and stuff. But he wasn't talking about how he beat on the girl. He wasn't talking about how he had people held captive in his house. He wasn't talking about how apparently he makes girls sign contracts before they like perform sexual acts.
But that happened after, so he's smart. After that 14-year-old. And you know how sick that is, that people allow themselves to be bought off? That 14-year-old parents?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. He paid them off.
did.
So you sold your child.
Yep.
But the thing is, he purposely went after certain demographics. He went for like low income families that were like not really educated. So
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's the fact that a lot of these girls are black. Like it's not no white people. It's not
And
no
that's
little
why
white
he got
girls.
away
It's
with it
little
for so
black
long
girls.
ago. But that's why he got away with it.
And I think like the fact that we don't place as much value as we need to on little black girls plays into the fact that R. Kelly thought that was going to be okay. Because if nobody cares about them, then when he does stuff like that, people still aren't going to care. So,
You know what?
yeah.
But my thing also is, right, that thing, Surviving R. Kelly, with the
Did you watch it?
16-year-old, the 16-year-old, she actually went to his trial. You know, so I think the things that happen post the 14-year-old, him peeing on him, I can sympathize with those people. I can sympathize with Sparkle and that group of people. But after that 14-year-old thing came out and that family, I mean, I'm not putting sugar in shades. It doesn't make it right. At the end of the day, you heard about the disgusting stuff this man did. Why the hell did you send your daughter for him? So pretty much you just wanted fame. You weren't concerned. And I don't care about you sending your other daughter. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you as a parent go and monitor as a couple? Yeah, and there, I mean, you heard about this man. There's no way I would have sent my 14 or my daughter, period. But just creep.
How do you feel about it, babe? If you had a daughter and she could sing really well, right? But there's like, say it's Chris Brown, and you know how obviously other artists can like put other artists on, take them under their wing and like be their prodigy for them. Would you like let your daughter go with them, or would you want to be there every step of the way?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but I also think that a lot of it played into like the fact that the internet wasn't really a big thing back then, and people coming to communicate as quickly. Like it's a lot easier to shun people from and control like their communication mediums. So, for instance, like saying you can't access phones certain time periods, you can only call certain people. Whereas the internet nowadays, like you have people on social networking and whatnot. You know, you can pretty much monitor a lot of things from remotely. Parents and whatnot. Like, oh, they're going here, they're going there. This is what they look like. This is the kind of pictures they're taking. But back in those days, I mean, you really couldn't monitor that kind of stuff that easily. You know, it's just phone calls probably. Like,
But I just know how I am, and I always wanted to be apart. You know what I mean? Like, and parenting, even though parenting is pretty difficult, you know, and you live and learn. And I feel like I parent each of my children differently. Like Dwayne, he was the oldest, of course, so I feel like he was my child. I parent him different. I parent Alex different. I parent Chanel differently. You know, they were very different, and their era was different. So, and I don't even know the time frame, but I know I still wanted to be there. And when they were going something, and I know, unless they sneak, and I didn't know that the one, her parent did not know. You know what I mean? That she was sneaking to go see R. Kelly. So her parents, and kids can do that. You don't always know, but the ones that knew, that placed their children, you know what I mean? Then
like
that's different. I don't, you know, I think
like a weirdo parent, because like I had like know how to track things pretty well. So I think like I'm gonna have a lot of ways to track my child and know where they're at, even when they don't know exactly where they're at.
Yeah, but you're also into IT, so you know, but a lot of parents don't know that.
And
so
that
that's a
also
good
didn't
thing.
really exist at that time. So it's like, now you can have an app on their phone and you can track everywhere that they go. So it's a little bit easier to like, it gets rid of the, oh, I didn't. Sorry about that, guys. My camera died, so we had to cut the video a little short. But thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let's keep the conversation going.